Hello, welcome to this podcast. Today we are going to talk about the swan as a spirit animal. So, the swan mostly represents the awakening of the power which lies within yourself. So, if you happen to cross paths with a swan, or happen to see one, or just think of a swan all of a sudden, let's say, then what is the spiritual meaning of it? It basically means that your power of yourself, within yourself, the power of self-empowerment is at its peak. That's what it means. So it also is a symbolism of inner beauty, strength, having confidence within oneself. It is also a representation of loyalty, union, tranquility, peace, and transformation, and grace in dealing with others. So, it is also stated that you could somehow have met someone who you initially found unappealing, and such individuals who you found unappealing at first will become of interest to you. So this is one of the representation of the swan, and it is mentioned that you must not take things at face value. It could also mean that you are to behave with grace while handling difficult situations, and that your perseverance will be granted with a reward in the future. So this is what the swan foretells. So speaking of foretelling, the swan also represents spiritual evolution and developing intuitive abilities. So you might have had certain visions lately, and the swan basically is presented in your life to make you remember that you are to learn from whatever visions you have of the future, or whatever hunches you get of what could occur. Your gut instincts, pay attention to those and remember your inner beauty. And once you get this look into the future, a possibility of what could happen in the future, you need to learn to heal yourself and accept the transformation which is constantly present in our lives. So the swan also represents divine feminine energy, like about intuition and inner beauty, grace. Those are attributes about yourself must be appreciated. This is a message which the swan represents in spirituality. Also, the swan is said to be sacred to the goddess of love. Is a message of true love heading your way. And that your relationships will be blessed with harmony, joy, and longevity. So that's what it mentions. It mentions of partnerships, relationships, and how you are to keep your grace and elegance with you when dealing with possibly ugly situations. Also, it is a representation of, it actually is sacred to the sun god Apollo as well, who reigned over music. And pay attention to the music you listen to as well, especially the lyrics. Possibly it shows where you need to improve and what you can use. Sometimes music that you use the lyrics of them and actually make better decisions in your life as well sometimes. So pay attention to what you listen to in general. Also, it is for you, like a swan comes into your life to help you be aware of any form of insecurities and self-doubt you might have and jealousy you might have within you. And if there is unnecessary quarreling, fears or petty bickering, just let it all go. Sometimes it is said that swans represents lost love and separation from loved ones or ends of relationships and significant change. In the end, we must all make sure to heal ourselves and keep being self-empowered so that we can make the best decisions for ourselves. So, a swan also encourages us to strengthen our relationships with those we admire. So these are the representations of a swan. The swan spirit animal affirmation is: I accept and love myself unconditionally as I am in this moment. So it's good to say those words to yourself. It will aid you in your life journey of healing and awakening to your spirituality and transformation, which is actually a constant factor in our lives. So yeah, these are all the representations of a swan as a spirit animal. Thank you for tuning in.